back on the turf here for the 1400-metre Class 5, headed by Victory Music. Second up here goes Up in Trip. Good method, gets barrier 3, Zach Purton on board. Foxbat drops into Class 5 for the first time. Rock the Tree downgrade, as is Dynamic Lions. Gear change for Exponents, all the way down to Laughing Lord. Michael Chang and Joe Moreira, who come into this with an outstanding record. 2 from 3, the records for that team so far.
Pace of this race, well, Kim Glory stepping to 1400 metres. He can be right there over 1,000, so he should find the front, I would have thought, and then probably try and dictate. Snow Hooves, Dynamic Lines, kicks up, good method, should get a nice run from barrier 3.
Yeah, not much again to show in this particular race. Just a piece here from Snow Hooves. He has been running on the surface deal with her. They are flicking him back here to the turf. So we'll be interested to see how he goes on that surface. But he looks good coming into this particular race.
All right, OK. He's a regular around this sort of company. We're going to start off, though, with Good Method. Don't forget, of course, Triple Trio starts here, and another, well, best part of $6 million going into the pool, so an estimated return of about $10 million for that $10 stake. But we'll start things off with Good Method, as I said, finishing second. Can he improve on this for his second start?
I tend to think he can. I didn't have him in the tips actually this day. There were a lot of chances. Telecom Boom raced away in the end, but he was held up for a portion of the stretch here, Paul. I know you liked him, and I thought once he got clear, he let down well.
He did, yeah. I like him again. I've got him in. I've got one to beat him, but I think he'll run nicely once again. Joe Moreira jumps off, which is quite interesting. He's gone off, and Zach Purton jumps aboard, so there's no loss there. And Joe's on Laughing Lord down the bottom.
I mentioned that's that link up with Michael Chang. Snow Hooves finished off last season on the all-weather, did most of his racing there, but a switch back to the turf here.
Yeah, look, he's had a couple of placings on the turf at Shah Tim, but I see him as ideally a better horse on the all-weather surface, and I don't know whether the 1400 metres will stretch him a little bit. I'm going to choose around him.
Yeah, I haven't put him in, but he's won once from 31 starts, so it sort of speaks for itself, doesn't it? Dylan Moe will take a little bit of weight relief off him there.
All right, so maybe that brings him into equations slightly. Very consistent. He's run up on his last 2 starts. Laughing Lord, Joe Moreira was on board him for his final start last year. He sticks with him as well, and he went forward on this occasion too.
Ooh, look, he's had 20 starts, he's had 2 thirds and 4 fourths. That's the best he's done. He's the lowest rated horse in the race. Joe's obviously riding. He's going to take some money. You mentioned that stat about, you know, jockey and trainer. He's by no means a moral, I would have thought. Did I sneak him in? No, I've even left him out of the first 4. I mean, I think you can take him on.
I got him in on a third line. He's improving, but he's had plenty of chances, and you'll have to take unders.
He can only improve, I would have thought.
Yeah, a leap of faith possibly with him. Foxbat, though, I think he's been looking quite good in the morning. He's just in his general track work, Paul, but this is the trial. Yeah,
he's always looked good in his track work, this horse. He's put on 7 pounds. I quite like this trial. It was a nice, quiet trial from him. He's now changed stables. He's with Frankie Law. He's got a really good draw. He should get a really good run in this race, and I'm going to take a chance with him. He's downgraded into Class 5.
This is a good trial, isn't it? Look at him just sitting there, not doing a great deal. We've seen these horses that have gone from other trainers to Frankie Law. A lot of them have won already. We're only at meeting number 5. So I'd be watching the market. The market says he's going to run well, 7 to 1. I've got him in the tips as well. I'll probably tip Good Method to beat him, but he could easily win this.
Yeah, Karis Teaton on board as well. He's having a great run of things as well. So how do we sort this one out then, Paul?
Yeah, well, I've gone the other way. I've got Foxbat on. I think he's improved a lot, this horse. He's the 7 pounds, I think, is a good thing that's been put on as well, because he was looking a little bit like he needed a feed. So obviously the 7 pounds has helped him. Unlike some of us here. Good Method in there for second. Laughing Lord and Victory Music. Victory Music I put on top on last week when he did run. Tommy Berry, he should strip fitter for that run, and he did hit the line okay, and up in distance will probably set him 4, 3, 12, 1. QQP's around the 3, 4, 12.
Fair enough. I didn't have the nous, there's probably another term I could use, but I wasn't game enough, let me put it that way, to put Foxbat on top. But the more I look at that trial, he hasn't got a lot to beat here. These are genuine Class 5 gallopers, so he's a horse I would think that's only on an upward spiral. But I went Good Method to beat the 4 Foxbat. Ambitious Speed. I'm going to throw in Exponents as a little bit of a value runner. Sometimes he's hit the line okay. I've got him ahead of a few others. So 3, 4, 2, 7, but I think the play might be bank of the 3 and throw in 2, 4, 7 and 12 for the trio. So it'll be a double fill up if Paul and I get that right.
All right, fantastic, excellent. All right, so that's 4 races down. We're back on the all-weather next for race number 5. That comes up next.